Hey y'all. So, in the last video, we started talking about the endocrine system. And I was sharing that the endocrine system reminds me a bit of the transmission of a car because the transmission is responsible for telling the car which way to go, forward, backward, all that stuff. And the endocrine system is like that in that there is this chain of communication that happens between glands. And this communication happens with hormones. You have certain glands that'll say, okay, I need you to produce more of this and you produce less of this, right? So when you think about an endocrine system that is malfunctioning or not working properly, I want you to imagine a game of telephone. If you've ever played that game, it's an old game, but the endocrine system is a lot like the players in the game of telephone, where you have a group of people line up and you have someone whisper in the first person's ear a message, and then they whisper in the person's ear who's next to them, and then so on and so forth. And so, usually, by the time you get to the last person, the message is all distorted. It was nothing like it was originally. So, I want you to imagine the same game, a game of telephone, where when there is a disruption in how the endocrine system is functioning, it disrupts the communication between the glands. And imagine too that not only are they passing a message, but they're passing sets of instructions for how to operate in the body. And I mentioned that the endocrine system, the balance of the endocrine system is kept by our lifestyle, what we eat, what we drink, our habits, how much sleep we get, how much stress we endure. All of these things have an effect on our endocrine systems. So let's just take, for instance, um, blood sugar issues like type 2 diabetes or prediabetes. And mind you, I have teetered on the threshold of prediabetes before, so I'm not knocking anybody going through this. But I just want you to think about this. So, when you have an increase of glucose in the body and it's not used by the muscles, it gets stored as fat. And wherever fat goes, so does estrogen, because estrogen likes to live and swim in the fat. And estrogen, when there is, estrogen that's been broken down that needs to be eliminated from the body, that would be the liver's job to help to get some of that estrogen out. But when you have more fat and you begin to accumulate fat on your liver, it's hard for it to do its job and help to um, move and process some of that fat out of the body. Um, and again, if you're storing more fat, you're accumulating more estrogen, which throws off your hormonal balance. And if you don't know anything else of what I'm talking about right now, most people understand the importance of having hormonal balance. So I just wanted to give you like a quick example of, again, how the endocrine system works and how delicate it is and how um, just vulnerable it is to what we do to it. Again, based on what we eat, All the things, all of our habits uh, play a part in either the maintaining the equilibrium of our endocrine systems or throwing our systems off. And again, if you want to have a healthy pregnancy, if you want to be able to conceive a pregnancy, you have to have a balanced endocrine system because you need a balance in your hormones for that. So, um, I just wanted to break that down really quickly. And next time, I'm gonna share with you. I'm gonna give you an example, a personal example of just what can happen in your reproductive system when your endocrine system is out of whack. So I hope this was helpful to someone. And yeah, talk to y'all later.